Hello. It's been a second. You might notice the room is different. This is a different house. Check out my cool alien shirt. Isn't it sick? Anyway, here's what's going on. My friend Severin, some of you surely know him from...
Bring me some baby. Oh god, I'm so full of berries. This guy's an expert farmer. I know.
Instances such as these. He's recently acquired a new desktop computer, as they say. With that comes the need for a keyboard. He does technically own a keyboard already. I got him one for his birthday, I think. Maybe middle school? So that is working for now, but it's not very good and it's dusty and sticky. I don't know why it's sticky. Anyway, I asked him a bunch of questions, figured out what he wanted, which is tactile switches, not too loud, kind of flat keycaps, because he's used to a laptop keyboard, green and blue aesthetic, teal, whatever, all of those. He was over here recently and he was messing with some switches I had in a different board. It was the one I had for that Amazon board video. Some Akko switches. I think they're creamy blue V3 Pro something or other. So mix around those words and you get the name of the switch. He said he liked them. I decided to pop them in this board, which is this. I found some keycaps on Amazon somewhere. So that's pretty much all we need. There's not much modding to do here because this board is really good. Would recommend. Let's start the video. I did come across a minor issue within the building process of this keyboard. So you know how I mentioned those switches from the other board I had? That was a 60% board. This is 75, and I only had enough switches for that when I got them. So yeah, you can kind of see where the math doesn't work out there. I was only 12 switches short, however. I asked Severin if he cared. He said we could fix it later if we need to. But the switches I found were pretty similar, so it's fine. I managed to scrounge up 12 more tactile switches, only one of which is very different from these ones. So there. Really worked out fine.